All right, let's dive right into one of the most chilling and just baffling mysteries of all time, the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, it's a legend that has seriously captivated and terrified people for generations. And today, we're going to try and figure out exactly why it still has such a powerful grip on all of us.
I mean, just think about that question for a second. What swallows hundreds of ships and airplanes without a trace? Because in this one infamous patch of ocean, it really feels like the normal rules of our world, they just bend. And sometimes they break completely, leaving behind nothing but questions.
So what are we actually talking about here? Well, the Bermuda Triangle is this heavily traveled slice of the western North Atlantic. And yeah, it's one of the busiest shipping lanes in the entire world, but it has this reputation, this dark reputation, as a place where things and people just stop existing. Now, of all the strange stories to come out of the Triangle, there is one that stands head and shoulders above the rest. It's an incident so baffling, so complete in its disappearance, that it pretty much single-handedly created the legend we know today. Of course, I'm talking about the vanishing of Flight 19.
Okay, so picture this. It's December 1945. World War II has just ended, and for a squadron of pretty experienced pilots, it was supposed to be a totally routine training mission. The day started out completely 100% normal.
So you've got 5 U.S. Navy bomber planes. They take off from their base in Florida. And listen, these weren't little flimsy aircraft, okay? These were tough, reliable machines, and they were flown by very capable men. But as they flew out over the Atlantic, their totally routine flight, well, it turned into an absolute nightmare.
All of a sudden, the control tower gets this panicked radio call, and you can just feel the sheer confusion in the flight leader's voice. He's reporting that their compasses are spinning like crazy, and he says, "Everything is wrong. Even the ocean doesn't look as it should. We are flying into white water." And then, just silence. Absolute radio silence.
And just like that, they were gone. 5 planes, 14 men, pilots, navigators, crew members, all of them just swallowed by the sky. No wreckage was ever found, no distress flares, no bodies. It's like they were simply erased.
But the story? Oh, it gets even stranger. The Navy immediately launches this massive search. They send out a huge Martin Mariner rescue plane to go look for them. And then, the unthinkable happens. That rescue plane also disappeared. It seems to have exploded mid-air, taking its entire crew of 13 with it.
So what happened? I mean, how could 6 aircraft and 27 men just be wiped off the face of the Earth in a single afternoon? This event kicked off a debate that has raged for decades, pitting these rational, scientific explanations against, well, far more speculative and supernatural theories.
Okay, so on the scientific side, you have experts pointing to some plausible, if pretty extreme, natural events. They talk about these monster rogue waves that can literally appear out of nowhere, or sudden, incredibly violent weather patterns that are kind of unique to that area. And then there's the whole idea of magnetic anomalies, basically spots where the Earth's magnetic field goes haywire, which could explain why the pilot's compasses were spinning. But then you have the other theories, the ones you see in books and movies. Some people believe the triangle is hiding a wormhole to another dimension. Others whisper about a secret underwater alien base. And of course, there's the classic theory. The lost city of Atlantis is down there, using powerful crystal energies that mess with our technology.
So you have all these theories, right? Everything from science to pure fantasy. And yet, the legend of the Bermuda Triangle endures for one very simple reason. It's still a true, unsolved enigma.
And really, this is the key takeaway. After more than 75 years of searching and investigating, no definitive proof for any single theory has ever been found. No wreckage from Flight 19, no conclusive evidence of rogue waves or magnetic storms, and definitely no lost city. The chilling absence of answers, that's what keeps this mystery alive.
So, we're left with this question. Is the Bermuda Triangle just a place where extreme but ultimately explainable science happens? You know, a perfect storm of bad weather and magnetic weirdness. Or is it actually something more? A place where the veil between our world and somewhere else is just incredibly thin. The truth, for now, is still lost out there, somewhere in the whitewater.